Wally, they can tell you're old because you begin sentences with the word whilst. Okay, that's how.
And now, CheezWits.
Oh, there she is.
You know what?
With Wi-Fi and everything.
Fuck. Fuck.
What? What are you so upset about?
Listen.
I would say, what are you fucking, but we know better.
Listen. Not only was I up half the night because of my goddamn fucking neighbors and their goddamn fucking fireworks, and then my dog was trembling so hard she was literally shaking the bed because she was terrified. And then when everything finally shuts down and I can fall asleep, my dog has to go potty at 3:45 a.m. because she couldn't go at her normal time.
Oh.
Then...
And then...
my Wi-Fi, 15 minutes ago, suddenly isn't working. I have to restart the thing. It's still not working. I unplug it, plug it back in. It's still not working. I have to contact AT&T through their fucking chat. And I say, hey, last time this happened, when I reset the thing, it took away my Wi-Fi name and you have to reset it. This bitch, and I was like, and I have a meeting in 8 minutes. This bitch took 10 minutes to tell me that it had reset to the Wi-Fi name on the back of my modem, and she would have to check and see if my old information could be restored.
What?
Bitch.
Oh, Jess, to live in your shadow.
Bitch.
That's terrible.
Fuck.
Could you imagine living in Jess's shadow? Oh my God! You could not get out of the fucking misery of life. Oh my God! The dog part is kind of yucky.
It's very yucky because you can't like have a conversation with her and go, listen, I know it sounds really scary, but that's just assholes.
Right. And I guess so. I don't know if my dogs are afraid of. Mine have never been exposed to it, so I'm not sure if they give a shit about it, or if they'd be scared too. So I'm not really sure how that would work with mine. But I know that some dogs are super terrified of those sounds.
And I had given them some chews that are supposed to calm them, and at one point I gave her a lick mat with some peanut butter on it, and that worked for a little bit.
Is that what you call it now?
Is that what you kids are calling it?
And that worked for a little bit, but then she went right back to being freaked out.
I took out my lick mat and put some peanut butter on it. I was calm, but it did nothing for the dog.
It's amazing how that works.
Oh my God. We've already sunk from poor dogs to Jess and her lick mat.
Mm-hmm.
It's so terrible.
By the way, did you guys see the thing about the lady who's suing the IRS to claim her dogs as dependents? I don't know any details. I just hope she wins.
Well, yeah. I knew a guy that used to claim his cats. I mean, then again, I don't know where the hell he is. He could be in jail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's claiming her dog?
She wants to claim her dogs as dependents because they can't live on their own, and she has to feed them and pay for all of their care.
Well, she's kind of right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, is she sleeping with one of them?
Maybe.
You know, it could be. Oh, here, get this.
They're eating the animals.
Mm-hmm.
Starting today in this lovely fucking state of Maine, they're now taxing Netflix, the state government. They're now taxing at 5.25%, I think it is, any streaming that you do.
What?
Yeah, so streaming of Netflix or, Apple, maybe Amazon Music. I haven't looked in it, but yeah.
What is the logic there?
I don't know. I think here's the logic. The logic is we don't have enough young people because all our fucking old motherfuckers keep saying no to everything that would raise money for the state. So we've got to pay for these decrepit motherfuckers living in old age homes. So all the young people that are still left, we're going to charge them for using Netflix.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. I don't even know.
But don't tell Tennessee because they'll do it too.
Oh, it can't be far behind. It's got they've figured out a way to tax everything in this world, in this country, because we're greedy, and they've just figured out a way to do it. I don't even understand how it's going to work. I guess maybe if you have a Netflix account, it just gets charged to your billing, I guess.
Registered in another state. Change your home zip code on it.
I guess you could, right? Yeah, I don't fucking know how they do it, but what a bunch of bullshit is that?
Next thing you know, they're going to charge tax on Jess's lick mat.
Then we'll all be in trouble.
That might be a big bill. I'm not sure, but that could be. That's a well-used bill. At one point here, they were going to charge you for driving, not just the registration tax every year, but they're going to charge you for the amount of miles you traveled on the road. You're going to have a device. You're going to have a device, sort of like what some of the insurance companies say. Oh, hey, use this. Put this in your car, and if you're a good driver, we're going to give you a discount. But it's really just to monitor if you're a fuck driver, and they want to charge you more. But yeah, you're going to get that installed in your car, and when you went to have your car inspected, it would show how many miles you drove, and each road would have a certain sort of coding to it. So this certain road you'd be charged this much per mile, this road this much per mile. It wouldn't be huge amounts. It would probably end up being, $50 a year or something. But that was the plan here for a while.
Just fucking add the $50 a year into the goddamn registration and fuck off.
They're killing everything. I mean, remember, I don't even remember, not Jess, but when you were here, that idiot fucktard that was governor wanted to implement the rain tax.
No.
Yeah, so when it rained, apparently we were going to get taxed on how much rain there was going to be.
we have a rain tax here.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do. It's a water runoff tax. It's only in the city though. It's a storm. It's for how much water runs off. There was a measurement of how big your driveway is, or how big your parking area is, and however much water is estimated to come yearly from that into the storm drains and has to be processed.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't. Everybody here called it a rain tax, but I think they call it like a storm drain tax or some bullshit like that. But yeah, it's essentially a rain tax for sure.
Your government and you.
Yeah. Broken ass bullshit.
It is a bunch of bullshit. What's not to be upset? Did anybody watch the ball drop, by the way?
No.
Mine dropped about 15 years ago, but
Yeah, well, mine. You sound like yours has dropped more recently, actually.
yeah, I know, right? I have good radio voice today.
We were. I got hauled off to the family bingo last night, and
nice.
between the last game and the jackpot game, they stop everything, and the screen comes down from the ceiling, and they got their TV on. I don't know what stream they were watching, because this was not a TV channel, but I didn't know who any of these people singing were. And there was some blonde woman that was butchering John Lennon's Imagine. I mean, just fucking butchering the fuck out of it. But she was dancing and singing in front of the Marriott in Times Square. So, I mean, it was definitely there. But my phone, I looked down at my phone, and my phone says 12:00. On the screen, it's got the big Kia countdown, 59, 58. Thank you for internet latency, I suppose.
I think I saw somebody else post that the ball dropped like 50 seconds late.
Yeah. So it depends on how you're watching shit,
Somebody posted it though, right?
Of course they did.
You know how much it ruined. Oh my God, the ball's dropping 50 seconds late.
No, it wasn't no. It wasn't. It was well, first of all, he was a radio engineer. So,
Right.
So he's somebody just
An explanation.
So yeah, it was somebody who would notice something like that, and he wasn't
Right.
complaining about it. It was sort of like a ha, here's a thing I noticed, they're doing it wrong.
You know what? And another guy I know posted that. Scott Flybush posted that too.
Yeah.
You know, same thing.
You know that some people posted it and said something like,
This has
How will we
ruined
know-
my year.
Yeah.
2026
How will we know-
has gotten off to an awful start.
how will we know who the real New Year's baby is?
Now we've lost 50 seconds of this year already.
It's a conspiracy. They fucked with the atomic clock. I knew they were up to something.
Wouldn't it be
It's
great?
really 1972 again.
Meanwhile,
so
somebody
great if
just
you knew
lost
it
their
was-
job for not starting the ball drop on time.
Right. It'd be funny if you figured out this was all just a script, and like after the ball drops, here's the celebrities that will die in 2026.
Yeah, I don't think, other than the last time I was awake on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day was probably a radio day when I had to work and bring in the new year in some sort of ridiculous fucking station van or something somewhere. Other than that, it is the only, for the most part, it is the only day I refuse to drive. But I have worked a couple of times New Year's Eve. I fucking hate New Year's. I hate all the year-end
So do I.
bullshit. I hate all that stuff that goes along with it. Oh, it's a new year. You can turn over a new leaf. Fuck that. I'm gonna turn over and go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm still going to be a cunt, same as last year.
Wow, self-proclaimed cunt. I love it.
New year, same fucking me.
Here's this year's new cunts. Show picture and still queen of the cunts. Here's Jess.
That's right, bitches.
That would be wow. Do you have like a staff that you walk around the house with a queen of the cunts?
Like to the tune of Georgia the Jungle. Queen of the cunts.
How cunty can I be? Oh God! So, which neighbor, Jess, is the violator?
I don't know.
Is it the guy with the dog across the street? Is it Handless, or whatever her name is, Alice Handley?
It's not Nancy No Hands for sure.
Not Nancy No Hands.
Because how the fuck is she gonna light fireworks, Wally?
With her toe.
Maybe she's got, she holds a match between her teeth and scratches against her underarm pit. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't shave. So it's not Trash Can Tess.
It's not Trash Can Tammy. I don't think it's the guy across the street. I mean, it could be if he was doing it in the backyard, but it's hard to tell because there's the way the houses are situated. And it's not as loud as it was at my old house, because at my old house I was surrounded.
In your old house, it was gunshots. Let's be
Well, my old
reasonable.
house was gunshots, but no, at my old house there was just blocks and blocks and blocks of houses all the way around, and so you couldn't tell where it was coming from. And here, there's only one block behind me, and in the past when I've heard fireworks, it's been a couple of blocks the other way, but it's so loud that it sounds like it's in front of my house. But I haven't been able to see who was doing it. Although I have a suspicion that the motherfuckers behind me who were playing music till all hours of the night on Christmas Eve probably were involved.
Were they playing Christmas music?
No.
Oh God! Well, at least there was one horror you didn't have to live through.
Right. The fucking Christmas shoes on 10.
What about 11? Turn it up to 11. Oh, God. Oh, speaking of that, I think maybe it's on Prime or it's on Netflix. I have not watched the the new 11 movie. Have either one of you guys seen that?
I don't even know what it is.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, turn it up to 11. I just lost the name
Spinal
of it.
Tap?
That. Yeah, Spinal Tap. Have either of you seen the new one?
No.
No. I mean, ever since our dear leader died, I can't bring myself to watch that.
Who is your dear leader?
Rob Reiner.
Oh, he has never been a leader of yours at all. He was way too liberal of a guy.
You know what? But watching him as Meathead, how fun.
Mm-hmm.
How fun.
I don't know that we talked to any, but that's fucking such a tragedy. Not a tragedy. It's a tragedy that your kid is so fucking, out there that your kid can't even keep in control, and then we just gloss right over it. It's all over. He was a little bit crazy. Okay, let's go on to the next thing. The crazy guy in the White House. It's just we just gloss right over these fucking
This
things.
whole
we
fucking
just
year
jumped
has
right
been
over it.
tragedy after tragedy after tragedy. If we sit and focus on any one of them, we're going to lose our minds.
Oh, they focus on the fucking religious dude a lot. I don't mean, see, I know so little about him.
What, Chris? What religious dude is he talking about?
I don't know. Could be Jerry Falwell. Don't know.
No, the shot on stage during giving his speech and
Charlie Kirk.
Oh, Charlie Kirk, we have to mourn him. We now
The
have
religious dude.
Yeah, that's his bag was about being a fucking. We need Christian values. That dude, the one that I think maybe in Tennessee Texas, you now have to have Charlie. You now have to have the Charlie Kirk clubs, right?
Mm-hmm. Every school.
That guy, the Charlie Kirk club. I would have guessed it would have been Tennessee before it would have been Texas.
No, Tennessee's fucked, but Texas is definitely more fucked than Tennessee.
Texas is its own country. Mm-hmm. I mean, it always has been. You're just visiting. You're
and
not
they're
part
proud
of
of
US
it.
There.
They're proud of it.
Absolutely.
They are very proud of their.
They would make it official if anybody would fucking let them do it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They've tried a few times, but they've still got a few too many. The thing is, as much as Texas would like to say they're extremely crazy, there still are quite a few fucking liberals in that state. Mm-hmm. They just gerrymandered it so well that it doesn't appear to be as liberal as it really is.
Tennessee's the same way.
Yeah, very, very. The gerrymandering is high.
The gerrymandering is high in
full of
Tennessee, and also people think that we're a red state. We're actually a pretty purple state, but the voter turnout is just shit.
Yeah, same here. Well, we're a relatively purple-leaning blue state. Although we've had we had that fucking Paul LePage governor a couple terms back, who's just a fucking maniac, Trumper. He's running again now. He's running now. Now he's moved back from Florida because he wants to run to be a congressman or a senator. No, congressman. These guys just fucking recycle themselves. They find they'll find that one sort of thing. Right now it's Somali fraud and corruption through nonprofits. So that's big here right now. And I think that's what he's going to run on. Oh, fucking Somalis are taking all your fucking tax money and they're sending it over to fucking Somalia for warlords to have fun. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is it bad that I had a T-shirt made that said Somali daycare graduate?
Hey, Chris, how's your medication going? How's the new dosage and everything, and the new takes? Is that working?
Honestly, I'm still very, very, very tired. I can function, but I'm just very tired all the time.
But are you less on edge or unhappy?
Yeah, I mean, it to an extent, I guess. You know, it just it's more than being you know, just not caring. It's
Yeah.
not. It's now to the point of just it is what it is. So that's up a step. You know.
No, so
It's
so
like,
so the apathy has floated away a little bit.
a little bit.
So not so much apathetic as much as like, fuck that.
Yeah, basically, it's like, all right.
Eh, meh. I'm in the meh. The MEH. Meh. Meh.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, that's about where it is.
That's what. Well, I mean, it's better than the other state.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure. The other state also had purpose, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Oh, Jess, before you on, Chris was telling me about he got woken up by the emergency alert system this morning on his phone
Yeah,
at 4:30 or so.
the duck farts went off, Jess. You know why the duck farts went off?
Why?
Warning from the National Weather Service about a snow squall.
A squall.
He woke me up for that.
Wow.
Snow squall.
I guess they needed to make sure you were going to be inside so it didn't cover you up.
Look, I woke up and I saw no snow. I'll tell you that.
Well, were they warning? Were they giving you like a full day's warning? What? Why would they send an emergency alert for a snow squall?
Like from now until 5:30 a.m. It said.
Wow.
I've got alerts set on mine to get alerts when there's parking bans in the city I work with, that I work in, and when they have a parking ban now, I'll be at my home, which is 20 miles away or whatever, 15 miles away, and it's fucking an endless amount of boop 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 boop. These fucking alarms. The parking ban is from 5:30 a.m. until 10 a.m. Yeah, and it's fucking endless. Tell me one time. I am not a fucking moron.
Explain a parking ban.
So they can plow snow.
Oh.
So you no car. There's no parking as there is. If you're going to Portland, Maine, fucking parking is a ridiculous concept. Just like it is in Boston and most major cities. Yeah, parking on the street or parking anywhere near business that doesn't have a fucking, a gigantic parking lot is unrealistic. In residential areas in the city, just Boston, where you are, I guess Nashville, it's a ridiculous concept. Mm-hmm. So with that ridiculous concept, they say, well, there is no parking, but even when there is no, there may be 5 spaces for 48 cars, you can't park. So people start fighting and getting fucking pissed off. And there's, in some places, people put a lawn chair out in their parking spot.
Or cones.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you fucking park in or move somebody's fucking lawn chair or cone, it's street war. Mm-hmm. It's a fucking street. It's a
which is understandable because if you do the work to clear the snow away from a spot,
sure,
and then somebody else takes advantage of that, and you don't get to park where you fucking shoveled.
Yeah, sure.
I can completely understand murder would be justified at that point.
Yeah. Well, I can't say with any certainty that anybody has never been murdered over a parking. I'm sure people have been killed over a parking spot.
Yeah.
But
of course they have. The city of Baltimore exists.
Yeah.
but people fight in the Walmart parking lot over parking spots. Mm. I'm sure they're fighting over the 3 spaces for the 8 tenement building where everybody has 2 cars and they're parking 3 blocks away. It's so fucked up. But when I park at Walmart or any of those places like that, my favorite spot is always next to a cart return. Hmm. That's where I want to be. I want to be next to a cart return. I don't care if it's close to the store. I want to be at cart return because I return carts. I don't just leave them in the middle of wherever. Although
Responsible
most people
citizen
do.
you are.
No, I just think it's right. No, fucking those people that leave a fucking cart in the middle of a fucking parking spot.
Yeah.
Fuck you, assholes.
Yeah.
Fuck you, assholes. Or also, it pisses me off at Walmart though. They do this constantly. The guy who comes and shags the carts, and he's got the fucking 400 carts on the end of the little motorized pusher, and he's blocked off. He's either blocked you into a spot and the other 4 cars next to you, or he's blocked off 12 spots so you can't get into him. You're like, fuck you, fucking bastard. So I guess my point is, I might be able to join the cunt club.
Oh,
If I get pissed
as
off by
if
shit
you're
like
not
that.
already in it. Get the fuck out of here.
I might be an honorary member. I've got like an honorary doctorate from Harvard. I'm an honorary cunt.
So, listen, I
Nice
applied
job, cunt.
I applied for a job last week. It was something on LinkedIn. So here's the thing. The company is called Digital Matrix Telecom. The position is on-air host. Okay.
Yeah, I bet it is.
It has easy apply button. So I do that and send my resume, nothing else. A few minutes later, I get an email from careers@backyardathletics.usa.online that says, thank you for your interest in the on-air personality position with Backyard Athletics USA. After reviewing your application, we would like to move forward and invite you to the interview stage. Please reply to this email to confirm your availability, blah, blah, blah. So I reply and I say, I don't recall applying for a position with Backyard Athletics USA. Before I proceed, can you tell me more about the position? The response, hello. Thank you for your interest in the on-air personality position at Backyard Athletics USA. For your job interview, please follow the instructions in the attached pre-job assessment document. This document will help you prepare for your interview with the hiring manager. So I'm already like, this seems not right. But I look at the document that they have attached.
Oh, dear.
A document?
About us. Backyard Athletics USA is a growing sports media platform built to spotlight talent, elevate authentic sports stories, and connect athletes and fans through real, engaging content. I would never apply for a job with that description. What? So, needless to say, I will not be scheduling an interview with Backyard Athletics USA.
Yay, sports!
.online.
You don't want to do play-by-play of lawn darts or whatever the fuck it is they're doing.
I'm not that desperate for a job yet.
Oftentimes when it says growing company, what is that? Growing sports platform.
Nobody knows
That
who the fuck
means-
they are.
Right. We've just opened the doors. We just got some fucking corporate funding, and we have enough to hire somebody.
But
Oh, yeah,
also,
that's
I
not
had Googled Backyard Athletics USA, and the only website that came up was a .com, not a .online. And it didn't seem to be anything to do with broadcasting. So I feel like perhaps this is some sort of scam.
Hey, the only shots missed are the ones you don't take.
Can I quote you on that in my new job?
You certainly could.
idiom. Thank you, idiom master. He only. Oh my God!
Right,
So,
that is straight from Jimmy V.
I'm a team player.
when have you become a team player?
Fuck off.
Yeah, cunt.
That's when.
Holy shit! I'm a team player. Man, there's all kinds of bullshit flying around this room today. Unbelievable. I haven't heard any updates because I look forward to the roof update. Any update? Insurance update?
Well, the insurance basically said go fuck yourself.
And did you?
Not yet.
Not
I
yet?
thought that's why
Okay.
she pulled out the lick pad.
You have to stop doing that, Chris. A big chunk of phlegm is gonna come up here soon if you keep doing that. And I start laughing and coughing at the same time. It's what a shit day, by the way, you guys. Just that I feel so crappy today on a day off.
Well, that's not good.
And I'm also, the other thing that hit me today is I'm not going to have another fucking day off till Easter.
Wow.
This blows.
You don't
work,
you don't work 7 days a week, do you?
No, I'll have a weekend, right? I'll have some weekends off. I go in now and again, but no, we're getting ready to move. Well, we don't know when. I think we're moving in the next 3 weeks. I think
The job, not the house.
The job, the new building. I think we're moving in the next 3 weeks, but it's all contingent upon fucktards at City Hall, right? It's all about inspections and walkthroughs and bullet points and bullet lists and fucking shit. These fucking, get this, fucking Spectrum assholes. So Spectrum was contracted to go into the building, and this falls on Spectrum and the general contractor to go in and wire the place or whatever they do for internet and the special phone system, whatever you call that kind of phone system that's on the internet too, so you can do pictures and texting from wherever and blah, 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 blah. Everything is built inside. There's the facial left to do on the outside and some odds and ends here and there, fixing this, fixing that. The Spectrum never went in and wired the place.
For fuck's sake.
So there's no wiring anywhere. There's no, you're expecting that you're going to be able to just plug the Wi-Fi or plug whatever it is into the phone into the system so that all of the phones are connected. However all this shit works. They didn't run any cable, anything, any Cat 6, nothing.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that they were happy with their Spectrum service.
Well, these fuckers then say, oh, well, we can get in there now, but it's going to cost you an additional $24,000 for us to do it.
Off.
So the director said, yeah, fuck off. And it's going with Fidium fiber instead. And it's overall, it's going to cost more in the short term. But it said, fuck you guys. And if I was, I would be fucking strangling the general contractor. That's a general contractor's job to make sure that shit gets done.
Yeah.
Hey, we haven't heard from Spectrum. Hey, you guys get in here before we put the fucking walls up. We've run all the electrical and everything. I really don't know on the new world how all that shit kind of works. But I assume they have to put that just like wireless anywhere, it's not completely wireless. There's wireless points that actually plug into something.
Right, but everything's wired to something.
Yeah.
Yes, everything's wired somewhere. So none of that's done. And they all the walls are up and painted and drywalled and, all that shit's done and all the little fucking wall mounts are done. They'd have to rip shit up, and it's just ridiculous how fucking half-assed some companies are in doing their business. And then tell you, well, you're going to have to pay the extra because we didn't do what we were supposed to do in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucktards. Just really. So even if we do move into the building in 3 weeks, we will not have internet or a phone system because none of that shit was run. It's amazing. And I don't know how you fucking don't look at the general contractor and say, motherfuckers, pay for it and it better be done by the time we move in. Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I would do.
That's what I would do too.
Yeah.
I don't know how all it works and who knows what their contract is. They might have, some sort of bulletproof contract that protects the contractor and the subcontractors. But that's the job of the fucking general contractor. They're supposed to take care of all the subcontracts.
I feel like at the very least there would be some sort of lawsuit.
You'd think so, right? Mm-hmm. But
You didn't
then,
do the job you were supposed to do, so I need a refund.
right. Well, so that's I think that's part of the weird part of working for a nonprofit or a do-good nonprofit is do-good people tend to be a little more like, oh, this really is terrible. And they don't have my mentality of, you fucking pieces of shit. They're more like, oh, this is terrible. This sets us back.
Do you have to watch your language at work?
No,
Or do you say you fucking pieces of shit?
Oh, no, I would never say that at work. Oh, no, I could not say it. Yeah, I would have to watch my language. Yeah, for sure. But I don't generally speak that way in the workplace ever. It's not something I've really done. Now, I see your face because when I was younger, yeah. But as I've matured and found new words to use instead of fucktard, to say something, I found more appropriate words that I use. Yeah, when I was 27, 28, I would have said, well, you fucktard, what the fuck? You dumb cunt motherfucker.
I mean, you were older than that when I worked with you, and you...
Yeah, I was probably... I was.
I don't know. I don't remember specifically
30.
if you said fucktard back then, but...
I was only about 30 when we worked together.
But you said fuck.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You're... What? You're about 10 years older than me?
I'm 62.
So you're 9 years older than me. And I
Yeah.
was 22. So, yeah, you were 31.
So I was about 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on an old motherfucker back then.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You were to me.
But my language has definitely changed since I was young. But listen, when we were, and this might be more apropos to males, to boys, when I was 12, 13, 14, when I discovered the word fuck and motherfucker and dick and those words, I used those like they were just fucking, like popping Pez. Right? Because you're like, ooh, look how cool we are. We're like adults now.
And
we
on
say
this show, you still do.
But not as much. Not as. Imagine now, I don't say it as much as I did when I was fucking 12. but yeah. Chris, what is your swear quotient?
Oh, I don't know whether there's a quotient or not. I'm just trying to see whether you like your speculum experience or not.
Spec.
I remember when Chris got the job at the Christian company.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you did what now?
What?
Did they know you say fuck?
So there was an over-under at the other Christian station in town that I worked at as to how long I would last at Salem. Okay. And believe me, nobody had 5.5 years, not even me.
I certainly didn't. No.
Yeah, that was something. I can't believe I made it that long.
Yeah.
But I remember I had said something on Facebook, and I was friends with a couple of the station clients. And general manager corners me and says, listen, you have to be careful what you say on Facebook because, you're friends with some of the clients here, on the station. And, they've seen that you said, you said the F word on Facebook.
Oh, no.
And I said, well, it could only be one of two people. I'm only friends with two of them. One of them's Angel, one of them's Mark. Which one was it? Well, I can't tell you that for their safety. For their safety. Boy, my reputation does precede me. And
For their
and
safety.
I said, Tom, it's got to be one of them. Which one is? And I don't think it's Angel. And he said, well, it was Mark. I said, well, Mark's a fucking asshole, Tom. See, now that's what I'm talking about. You can't.
For their safety.
For their safety.
Anybody who says the F word, they could snap in a moment and hurt a guy.
Violent individuals.
I mean, my God almighty. I got in trouble one day. I got in trouble one day for sitting there, and we were talking, I don't remember about what, but the promotions director was in there. And I just made this totally innocuous comment. Sat there and says, well, it's, don't worry. It's not something I'm going to bitch about. We just move on. And oh boy, there was holy hell to pay for that one.
It's not something I'm going to bitch. Really, there was a problem with that.
Yes. Uh-huh. And what format was the station? I was running the cluster that had the big FM news talk, or the big FM, Christian teaching format, the AM daytimer Christian teaching format, the AM conservative talk, and the Sirius XM channel. Those were all under my purview.
Oh my God. See, you had the Michael Medved station and the rest of them.
Exactly.
Oh,
And when the morning guy was out on the big FM, I had to go in there and cover for him. So, you've got happy-go-lucky fucking Roth, who is sitting in there going, well, good morning from wonderful WAVA, where it's looks like 18, 19 degrees in Arlington right now. Boy, we hope you have a great day with Dr. Charles Stanley. He'll be teaching us next on WAVA.
He'll be teaching us. How do you even? So when you apply for that job, or when you send in or when they call you,
I never applied.
Or when they call you,
yeah.
That isn't that the weird thing. And I'm going to digress. Isn't that the weird thing as you move on? You don't apply for jobs anymore.
No, they come to you.
You get phone calls from people
That's
saying,
what's killing me right now.
That you're not getting phone calls.
Yeah.
But a different world.
Yeah, I think it's because you've been out of the terrestrial. The terrestrial world, still think works that way.
Yeah. Well,
the non-terrestrial world.
Every
Because
time
the
I've
non-terrestrial
applied
world is so wide open.
for anything with terrestrial, and certain people have said, "Oh, I'll give them a call and drop your name," and then
I have dropped your name. I can't help it. They didn't hire
haven't done it. Just saying.
I haven't dropped your name anywhere because I'm out of name dropping area, and anybody I would know would be a northeastern person.
Yeah. Well, they have voice
drop her
tracking
name
up
to Ken
there.
Barlow. She can go work at Whoopi.
Go work at what?
Whoopi.
Whoopi.
Isn't that Ken Barlow's station, Whoopi?
Oh.
I don't know.
I think that's what he's got left is like WUPI or something.
Oh, we've got Star.
Oh, okay.
Star in Vermont, and he's got all that Vermont cluster still.
Well, there you go.
Listen, if they don't need me to do remotes, I can voice track from here, and I know how to do local show prep and sound like I'm in town.
Well, but you know that. So at Star in Colchester, Vermont, at Star they have a morning team, and that morning team makes he's almost completely live. I think they're live 6 to 6 or 6 to 7. And he pays good money. I didn't even know. The morning team there makes, I think they're making 70 per. 70
yeah, you
each.
talked about that before.
But he didn't pay shit in Key West. I can tell you that.
Well, I wouldn't pay shit in Key West either.
My God.
The life alone is good. Yeah, I think probably the money is different too. The money you can make in which would kind of seem weird, right? The money you're making in Vermont, because people actually live there all the time, and you're hitting Canada big, and you're covering New York, parts of upstate. There's more money to be made in I think in the station there than there is in Key West vacation land, where you've got 30 people living there most of the year. Wow. Until the hurricane rocks their houses and knocks them away.
Oh my God! I mean, and that's the thing about Key West. There's like every station down there's 100,000 watts because it's all blowing right in the fucking water.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's it. So you're not making tons of money with a big stick there. Not like you will 100,000. I think Star must be 50,000, but it's a huge signal that reaches into Montreal. So, and there's good Canadian money to be had. Even if our president doesn't like the Canadians, their money is still very good.
The Canadians are great. They're great.
They are great.
I love the Canadians.
So for Maine, it's killed Maine. It hasn't killed us, but the drop in tourist revenue from coming out of Canada is huge.
It's going to kill Tennessee too, because
they're no longer coming to Dollyville.
Well, they're not coming to. It's not just that they're not buying liquor. They're not buying Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah.
See, so
that's okay. It'll all recover in 2 years. Don't worry.
So that's what we were talking about the other day a little bit. See, we're not supposed to talk too much about politics at work, but we were talking about in a couple of years. We think we're hoping. I think America is hoping that it's or have their hopes laying on that it's all going to turn around the other way in two and a half years.
Gas will be $4 a gallon, and we won't care because there's sensibility again. So
Yes.
that's basically what your trade-off's going to be.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that.
Look, the difference between $3 and $4 gas is $1.
Right.
And that's my math quote of the day.
Thank goodness you're here, Chris. We never would have figured that out.
I appreciate that.
What do we do without the genius of Chris?
Right?
He's like a doctor almost. He really is.
I do. Well, listen, I will use a speculum for free. So I am kind of a doctor. No copay for mammograms. And, I'll grab the speculum.
No copay, just a grope.
That's it.
No copay.
That's it.
Dr. Grope is in the house. Hello. Welcome to my offices.
That would be welcome. Welcome to my orifice.
It's a small, dark room.
Yeah, that's going to be so fun one day when I lose interest in radio. I'm just going to be going around in like a mobile pap smear van. And it'll be like a 1979 Chevy van that has just like a wooden table in the back that has the slats that pull out. All right, get up there.
So I just go in the van and then I get the candy?
That's it. All you do is you go in the van and you get the tube steak. That's all you have to do.
Okay.
It's the little peep window on the other side of the stirrups. It's very nice. So you're making money inside and outside the van.
And
more money probably we make outside.
We'll do it in the poor neighborhoods, Jess. So that with the window on the side, we can charge the poor kids for a peep show.
Okay.
Right.
This is a solid business plan.
It is. Take advantage of the poor community yet again. And speaking of taking advantage of the poor community, I'm so looking forward to it. It's almost here. Liberty Tax Service. It's almost time to have the Statue of Liberty dressed cartoon person out on the street waving their Liberty Tax sign.
Can I be Donald Trump for a second?
Yes.
Listen, if the poor people didn't want to be poor, they'd do something about it.
Your Donald Trump is still Regis.
I understand that. It doesn't matter. This is fucking my voice, my game. Okay. You want to criticize? Does anybody ever say, Jess, you don't sound enough like a cunt today? No, they don't do that.
They do not.
They do not.
Because my impressions are good, Chris.
He's always spot on in the cunt impression.
Hold on. Here's Jess's impression of Tom Whalen. Good morning. I'm Tom Whalen. Good job, Jess. That was great. Oh, you did well. Oh, that was spot on. Here's Jess's impression of Wally. Liberal. Haha. Oh, that was so good, Jess.
So that might be the problem. Maybe, Jess, in this whole job front, maybe you've been stereotyped. Maybe you've been stereotyped. Yeah, as a cunt. Maybe that's it. You need to just go on Indeed and look for cunts for hire, looking for a cunt.
Oh.
Or wait, you probably need to go to cuntlist.com and see if you're on it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's what you have to do. And so on your job front, you don't even have interest in lots of things, right? There's certain jobs you're not even going to apply for.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm trying to figure out what else I would be qualified to do. And that list is not very long.
Have you considered customer service? Because I think your personality would just flow right the fuck. It's like my boss asked me, he's like, so why don't you pick up the customer service line whenever people call? I said, would you want me on the other end?
Yeah.
Would you want me on the sales end? I'm fine. Do you want me on the help end? Do you really?
No. Could you imagine Jess, though, as the customer service returns rep at Target? The fuck do you mean it doesn't fit? Look at you. Of course it doesn't fit.
The best skit from Family Guy was when Dick Cheney. They put Dick Cheney inside of a Walmart as a greeter, And that's how I pictured Jess, and you're walking, and it's the uncensored versions of Family Guy. So people walk in the door and Dick Cheney's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I could see that, Jess. I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it might be a whole
it's
new
hard.
career line. I think that it's a possibility.
Maybe you get one of those independent films. Every now and again, I see online looking for. Facebook has them now and again, and sometimes they're also on Craigslist. They used to be. I don't go to Craigslist anymore, but when I would have an apartment for rent, and then you'd see shooting an independent film in Maine, looking for these kinds of people. Maybe that's what you got to look for. The looking for.
There's like public service, not really public service, but the little teaching films that are on TikTok and stuff lately, split into like 7 or 8 parts, and you could be the woman that's standing next to the black guy that has the Mercedes with her hands on her hips going, well, that car can't possibly belong to you.
I just pulled up Craigslist, Wally, for Nashville.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even know Craigslist was still a thing.
I didn't
yeah,
either.
that's where I go and get all my yard sale stuff.
And it still looks like it's from, I don't know, 1997.
Mm-hmm.
So I searched for independent film. 0 local results found.
Oh,
Now, I
I'm
do
sorry.
see that they are in the greater Atlanta area seeking 80s or 90s vehicles for a film production.
Nice. Nice.
I don't have any of those, so.
No. Well, your car is close, though, isn't it? It's just barely a 2000, isn't it?
Check a wow.
It's a 2012.
That's the independent film that Jess is going to be on.
Yeah, just my feet though.
You gotta have the porn voice. The guy that's
This
doing
one,
the trailer.
fuck off.
No, not that one. The guy that's going in her first adult film, her debut. Jess Wright in "Give Me the Cream Pie."
Good. Yes, right. In lick mats.
Come see
my
Jess's lick pads in public for the first time since college.
Since college. College girl gone wild. Oh, Jess. So this is just on a serious note. It is weird when you're looking at a profession we came out of that is sort of stagnated, and then you're saying, well, how do I transfer, or any profession you've worked for 20 or 30 years, you say, well, how do I transfer the skills, this skill set I have, where does it transfer to?
The thing that you said about me not being in terrestrial radio anymore, I don't think is entirely the thing, because I'm still connected to radio people and record people and
Right.
And in fact, I would say more people on the record label side, because in the various jobs that I've done since I got to Nashville, I've expanded those connections into different parts of the record labels.
Right.
So it's just I think a lot of the companies are hiring. Well, first of all, they're hiring for jobs I'm not qualified to do. But secondly, they're hiring young people right out
Young
of college.
cards.
Yeah.
Young
And I
cards.
did realize that I had my college graduation year on my resume, and I took that off.
Yeah.
It starts with a 19. I took that shit off.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't use the Oxford comma anywhere either.
Oh, is that a thing? And
That's a big thing
and
now.
the M dash that now only can mean that it was written by Chat GPT.
Correct.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What is the Oxford comma? What is that?
When you have 3 things and you put a comma in a sentence and you put a comma after the second thing, that's the Oxford
Right.
comma.
Yeah, and even though you have the word "and" there.
Yeah.
Does that say you're old?
Well, I mean, look, that's how I was taught.
Yeah, that's how I was taught too. Because I also saw that that it's telling that if you put 2 spaces between a period and the beginning of the next
Oh my
sentence,
God.
it means you're old.
When I started
Yeah, well,
working,
that's what I do
because
that too,
that's a typewriter rule.
Right.
When I started working at Country Air Check, probably for the first 6 months that I was there, I would get yelled at every single day because I was using 2 spaces. And
Yeah.
their style was 1 space.
Yeah, and that I didn't know that till within the last maybe 2 months that if you put 2 spaces after the period, it means you're old. You can tell they can tell your age range there
'cause
without
that's a
even
typewriter
saying
rule.
it.
Wally, they can tell you're old because you begin sentences with the word whilst. Okay, that's how, or instead of asking a question, beginning of a sentence says to wit, comma.
Wills.
Dost thou?
Well, or I do say this occasionally, fellas, how are you doing? Like in the shelter, I might say, hey fellas, how are you today? And then I hear myself afterwards, fellas. Yeah, that's kind of old. that gives away a little bit about me. It certainly does.
Is it bad that
Whilst.
any group email I send actually just begins with ladies, and then
Any group, ladies.
Yeah.
It's so even that the changing of the language, how it's evolved, and I don't love all of the changing in the evolution.
You don't say.
Yeah, no. Whilst I agree with whilst. All right, you guys. I gotta go get some medication and drink some hot tea.
yeah. I'm sorry. Some what?
Hot tea.
Okay, because it sounded like hot pee, and Jess, you got it on tape. That sounded like hot pee. Okay.
I'll play it back.
Okay, please do so.
All right, you guys. Happy New Year.
Happy
Yeah,
New Year.
happy fucking New Year.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.